Yeah, what I'm doing right now, I'm very happy with my like dating life. But like as a stripper, so the good that came, let's talk about the bad.
Okay.
The bad that came from it, I feel like when you're in the club and then you see how men act when they don't have respect for you.
Okay. So you see the dark side of male nature.
Yeah.
So it gets you kind of
There's something that you
men.
can't like really come back from. You can like try to heal from that, but like in the normal dating life, everything you feel like a man's going to talk to you about, you feel like that's going to be a lie. There's extreme trust issues.
Okay.
I think you perfectly nailed why men have a hard time dating strippers, because you get so jaded with men. So it's kind of like you know these girls have seen the worst, so it's like kind of hard.
Real quick,
it's hard for the men to trust the strippers too. So there's that balance.
Real quick,
like,
you mentioned trust. It's very hard to find, right?
Like while being a stripper, or do you mean in general?
Just in general, right? You mentioned your age is 26.
Yeah.
Is that trustworthy?
I mean, I start off saying that I don't like discuss my age.
You're 31.
More like 36.
31.
I'm not 31. Whoever said that.
No. 36, right?
No.
No, she's not. Most of
I'm
us
not.
are
I mean,
31.
I don't really.
Did chat already find out?
36.
They're saying she's 36?
But
I told you they
it's
put
records.
wrong.
They're good, right? They're good on
So then what is it then,
bro?
It's 26. But I would love, if you think that I'm 36, please tell me how you got to that.
I mean, it's just an ID. Like,
yeah.
you want to know.
Yeah, it's just your personal identification, which people identify you by. Okay.
Yeah. But I'm not 36.
Yeah, so
I guess we
she
can
was
go
born
by
in
like
88?
trial and error.
You know what's a funny thing, though? It's ironic that you say guys meet you and they have trust issues, and our number one issue with you in the podcast is you telling the truth. Do you think that perhaps they look at you and they rightly assess that you're not a straightforward person?
I am straightforward, though, because I tell them I
So
don't.
you're a real estate agent, Ariel, huh?
I used to be. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I fucking warned you. I told you. They're going to find out who you are.
But I'm not 36, so it's weird.
No, I know, but do you know why I said that, though?
Why?
So you can tell me the real age.
Oh, okay.
And it's 30.
It's not.
I just turned 46 this month.
Bruh.
Yo, they know you're a real nigga. You're a real estate agent. We have it right here.
Yeah, from LinkedIn, but like that was something I like signed up for in South Carolina.
Not the LinkedIn. Not the LinkedIn.
Not LinkedIn. But also you
We
don't
have
have
a
to
liar who
disclose.
wants to be trusted.
Yeah, W
Lie
Mugs.
detector test.
We have a liar
And
who
I
wants
warned
to
you
be
too. I
trusted.
told you there's
That's
going to be 20,
crazy.
30,000 people watching. Someone is going to find out your name, what you do, and how old you are, and you still proceeded to lie.
Do you not think that you can lie on your LinkedIn profile?
Oh, so you lied there, but you're telling the truth here. That's amazing. That's really scummy. Like, that's what kills me is that.
Is
Yo,
it
Mark,
scummy?
I
so scummy.
need healing, bro.
Girl,
I need
at
healing.
this point, just show your
Can we talk about it? Like, why?
This is craziness.
Can we?
so
I really want to
scummy.
know. Like, if you guys are going to kick me off the podcast, I would like to talk about it. Like,
Did they
why?
kick you off or are you kicking yourself
No,
off?
I'm just trying to ask a question. Like, why is it such a big deal to you guys?
Why is it a
Like,
big deal to you, but to no one else around the table?
But I explained that.
Like, literally
I
no one else
explained that
around
at
the
the
table.
beginning. So
you're
I'm
special?
asking you.
Aria, so they do demographics. It's actually really helpful stuff. They do demographics. They have over 2,000 women they've had on the show, and so in order for the demographics to work, they have to ask your demographics.
This man is literally
it's not
writing down notes.
It's not a personal thing.
It's completely fair, but I'm saying here's
special.
what I'm trying to say. Okay, dude. Anyway, so I go out on dates with people, and they will ask me, and I will tell them that I don't disclose my age.
Sure.
What's
I thought
happening?
you said this is not a date.
What's
Yeah,
happening
this
right
is not a
now
date at
is
all.
that we are on a live podcast where a lot of people are watching, and if I'm going on dates with men and I'm telling them that I don't disclose my age, and you guys are like, "What's your age?" and I'm telling them, they're gonna know.
Sure, but you were asking why it was important to them. That's why it's like they're not trying to like score on you. It's just one of the
No,
things.
what
It's a
I'm-
demographic thing.
What I'm
Yeah.
trying to ask is
Okay,
like,
I don't give a fuck what you got to say. At this point, it's our podcast, it's our platform, it's one of the prerequisite rules. You come on someone's platform, you got to understand you abide by their rules and terms. This is an opportunity for you, not the other way around. So if you want to come on the platform,
No, she's making you
et cetera.
$2,000 right now.
Yeah, like
She's
if you
making
want
you
to, like,
$2,000.
this isn't like some situation where it's like, oh yeah, this is negotiable. No, it's our shit. So this is what we do. We ask girls this. We keep data, and we do it for a reason because there's a body of data that we keep to help guys as far as like understanding how women move in the West. Now this is what I'm going to say. I'll let the chat choose. Chat. Put ones in the chat if y'all wanted to kick her off because she obviously fucking lied, and I knew she was gonna lie.
Yeah.
Or two if y'all wanted to stay. I'll let the chat go ahead and see what they want to do.
Yeah, I'm
if
torn
we
too,
get
really
more
nice, but
twos,
honesty's,
we'll let you stay. But we obviously figured out who you are. I knew the chat was gonna find out who you were, and you're well into your 30s.
They're good.
So
I'm well
and
into
they found
my
out your real
30s.
name,
Yeah.
your real estate agent, etc. So it's like, bro,
So
like,
how
I
old are you?
warned
Or you gonna
too.
say the truth
How
right
old
now,
are you?
and then we just don't worry about the
It
chat.
ain't that serious, honestly. How old are you?
Yo, what if she's a witness protection?
we're all
Calm
brothers.
down.
She wouldn't fucking be here.
On a podcast.
She wouldn't be here. She was
Yeah.
witness protection.
This is why we should not believe in equality between the male and the female because clearly,
You already don't
One
believe in
sec-
equality.
Clearly, I don't. Clearly.
Yeah, you clearly
But
don't.
let me
Like,
explain
you
why.
match
Hold
me
on.
with-
Why do you wait till I start talking, love?
Because you're always talking.
Okay, well, go ahead and stop then, and you can listen more because you might learn something.
It's hard
you see,
when
you
you're always
never,
being
No, don't interrupt
rude.
me when you're always lying. You see, if you weren't lying, maybe we'd be polite
Maybe
here.
if you would
That's
have
the
like
problem.
started talking to me.
Maybe if you would
from
tell
a
the truth,
place
you
of
wouldn't have to
not
protect your
being
lies.
rude.
You're trying to protect your lies, and
just
it's a
think
sad thing.
that
You are a
you think
person
that
who
you're
has
a
no
man
respect
so
for
that you're
others. You're a
able to talk
narcissist.
over
A
others.
man could never
I'm a
grow up
narcissist?
and think that they're special when they're not
projecting right
special.
now.
You're a very
You're
average person.
projecting.
You didn't even get veneers before you went into the sex industry. That's what messes me up.
But you're probably,
No,
you're
really.
probably
It's
the
a
same
basic. It's a
type of
basic.
man.
No, it's a basic.
This is the same type of man that's like, you don't need plastic surgery, you don't need to do anything to yourself. Why are you doing this?
No.
But you're going to attack a woman on the way that she looks. You're fucking narcissist and
We're gonna do
you're rude.
Listen.
okay, so it's kind of split. So I'm gonna do a poll on the chat and we'll see what they say.
It's split on mine.
It's-
move on. We can go back later.
So we'll do a poll.
They
We'll do a
are.
poll.
I just don't
They're bad for your
understand
teeth.
how you're
No,
always
they're
coming
terrible.
at
They're
women
terrible.
being rude.
Stop
Like,
talking about
maybe
women.
if
It's
can-
about you. Don't,
Okay, well
that's
then
the
why are
problem.
you being
You
rude
try to
to me?
extract it.
Why are
when
you
did we
being
have an
rude?
issue? When I was
At
talking,
the very
you started
beginning,
talking.
you started
That's a
off with
problem.
rudeness. Like
And
if
that's
you
why
don't
you're
have
being
respect for
flamed.
me, then don't talk to me.
It's because
easy
of who
as
you
that.
are. Don't say it's women.
Because of
It's
who
because of
I
who you
am.
are as an individual.
All based off because I didn't want to
That's like
state
me
my
saying
age.
you have a problem with me because I'm black. No, it could be
No,
because I'm a
I
jerk.
have a problem
it
with
could be
you
because I'm a
because
jerk.
you're rude.
So you are a
Yes,
liar, and I
that's
do have a
why.
problem with you. And most people don't address you. That's why you've been sticking with the lie for years on end, lying to guy after guy after
if
guy.
I stayed
and
at
I'm
the
telling you,
beginning
it's unacceptable.
that I don't disclose my age, and you guys force me to tell my
No
age
one
when
can
I
force
told you.
you.
Yes, that's exactly what
one
happened.
can
So if
force
I
you.
start at the beginning and I say
You're a little
I
loud.
don't disclose, oh,
You're a little loud.
yeah,
You're hurting my
it's
ears.
wrong when I
I should
yell,
move
but
on
it's
to the next
okay for
topic.
you to do it.
Fair enough.
I think
Yeah,
this one's played out.
Yeah, you're good.
Let's move on.
Yeah, you're good. Carrying on.
Oh, okay. Thank
Ain't
you.
nothing but
He was asking the questions.
Yeah.
We gave you a chance, man.
All right,
Yeah.
so I started the poll. We'll see what they say in the chat. We'll move on to the next girl. In the
I got a
meantime.
question for the guys around the table. Have you ever dated a woman who wouldn't tell you her age?
No.
Never
better
in
know
life.
her age.
Have you ever been on a date where it's like, no, I don't
so
disclose my
weird.
age?
Like I would like
Can I
to
say
make them tell me.
Well, the reason I'm asking is because it's like after a while, there's going to be telltale signs. You're going to figure it out on your own sooner or later, right?
Samantha
Wait.
does.
Yeah, my favorite band in high school was Nirvana. Okay, yeah, you're not 26.
Yeah, you're not
26.
Yeah, I mean, there's
I think all of us are intelligent guys. We don't just trust what girls say. We watch the little behaviors you do. I'm assuming all you guys do the same thing.
well,
when
if you're
dating.
that invested in the date with
Exactly.
with a
Or
woman
reading.
who's not going to tell you her age, it's almost like it's like a puzzle. You know, it's like you could just pick up like Nirvana or something.
Rolo,
like,
you remember
or
when we
whatever.
pulled out of Saigon? You remember that?
Yeah, dude. Actually, I do
You
remember
were
that.
6 years
Yeah.
old.
Exactly.
So I feel like when you're dating someone, like progressively, it's okay for me to tell you the age, but when you first start off, it's like you're trying to figure out my age so you can like perceive
Have you?
what
Let me,
I've
like,
learned.
I got another question. I got
Perception of your
just one last follow up here. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you been on a date where you would not tell the guy your age, but like later on you dated him some more and then you did tell him your age?
Yes, often when we travel and they book flights, I have to give them my information.
That's when you do it. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to say something? Go ahead.
So when you're getting
Hold on, she
flued
had
out,
something.
then that's when you
I gotta be
Fluid
you.
out, or we're starting to talk about children.
I know.
Hold on. Go ahead. You want to say something?
Yeah, I don't know. I know that you got it's because we're on the podcast. You have your rules, right? Cool, respectable. But I'm from the South, and I'm not that I agree with it, but I've heard that a lot.
It's a
from
manners
women.
thing in the South.
Yeah, like
It is true.
I don't really understand. I don't know why. Like my mother did it, like my grandmother, everyone. I'm not that way. I don't care. It's the only way I would
She's
not
talking about
tell
someone in the
someone.
South not asking a woman her age.
Oh yeah, it's considered.
You're from Louisiana. It's
bad
I'm from
form.
Louisiana.
Yeah, it's bad. I've heard
Some of
that,
my family lives in Mississippi, in like the Mississippi Delta, which is like pretty much is
The
very,
deep South.
very like Bible Belt
isn't
Southern.
there
That's how
a
it is.
saying?
I don't know, but I just know that that's a very common thing that I've heard. Like, I understand being truthful. I understand your rules. I was just saying, I've heard it a lot.
Can I ask you ladies a question? So you do understand that biology is somewhat misogynistic, and women past the age of 40, they have a less than 5% chance of carrying a child to term. Right. If a man wanted to know how much longer, I hate to be so clinical here, but if a man wanted to know how much longer your reproductive career was, realistically, wouldn't that be a reason, if he deliberately wanted to start a family, for him to know how old you are?
I mean, I don't care either way. I'll tell them.
Go ahead, Lucy. What you saying, Natalie?
What if you don't want kids?
Right, but what if he does want kids and he's being forward with you and saying he wants kids? Isn't it fair to him to know, hey, we have this much time left?
Totally.
Yeah.
I said that though.
Yeah, I know.
When it comes to like childbearing, you want to know how long we have, or if you're trying to figure out if a girl's over 21.
Over 18, you mean?
Are you in menopause, and how many years before you are?
Can I address what she said? Because there was really two things that I think all of us need to think about. We're in the age of cultural reconstruction. And we need to be very thoughtful and deliberate about the new culture that's emerging. Now, 2 notes about where you're from. So you said Mississippi and Louisiana. Mississippi has consistently been the poorest state in the Union. If Puerto Rico was a state, it would be poorer than Mississippi. Louisiana has also had some of the lowest rates of literacy and education. Huey P. Long in your state was the one who really brought education to the masses, a great man, a populist. But before that, you guys were like very provincial, separated, you know, missing teeth, uneducated. And this is white males were uneducated in Mississippi. So what we're talking about is a culture that's coming from a lower class place. Now, at what point in human history do the lower classes produce things that are admirable?
Oh, shit.
What?
At what point?
It's a loaded question.
I mean, it's an interesting way to ask it.
It's a rhetorical question, which is to say that in America, Louisiana is lovely. I make it down to the NO all the time. And I love the accents. The people are great, have a beignet and all that good stuff. But and the women are fantastic. But in the United States of America, Mississippi and Louisiana are about as important as North and South Dakota. And they're not what defines American culture, Western culture. They've never been at the helm of anything that we viewed as good. So what I'm saying is, yes, that's your culture, but that doesn't mean that it's a good thing or it's something that should be kept alive.
I agree with that.
Okay, fair enough.
Yo, this is simple. Well, if you have a house, right, and I'm a guest in your house, you have a rule set that says, take your shoes off in my house.
Fair.
I'm breaking your rules.
Yeah.
You just broke the rules. That's what it is.
And I warned you, too. And by the way, 81% of this chat wants you gone, so just get up and leave.
Deuces.
All right. Well, I'm Ari O'Reilly.
No,
Just leave.
Just go.
I'm still here, so you can't like stop me.
Go
follow
on.
me on
Don't
OnlyFans,
follow
you
me.
guys.
Get out the house. Get out the house.
Go. Just leave.
Now you want to go ahead and leave the house.
Go ahead.
When I warned you and I told you.
Dude, nobody fucking cares. You guys claim to hate hoes and like you just got one pregnant. Bye.
Whoa.
Okay.
You didn't even have anything to do with that. The viciousness.
We're not being rude. You didn't follow the rules.
Very vicious and mean.
And by the way, I love hoes. By the way, I love hoes.
You're a clout chaser. You're a clout chaser.
I'm on this anti-hoe thing.
Another podcast.
Your podcast just got demonetized. Is that why you're here?
Go ahead. Carry on.
We've been demonetized.
I love hoes.
And you're old.
I'm pretty sure he still has more money than you, though.
Oh my god, I'm so afraid of aging.
Pretty sure.
Bro, you look like a
Why don't we all just stop taking the bait? How about that?
All right, let's
How about that?
Is there any bait, though?
I mean, I feel like we spent a little bit more time.
Can I drop something?
We could have just let her go.
I agree with totally stupid.
I want to drop something on Marquette.
How old are the boys? How old are you?
I'm going to drop something on Marquette real quick.
Let's go with that.
Drop something on me.
I'll tell you exactly how old I am.
Are you out of your 40s?
You're just old as fuck. Who cares about you? Get the fuck out of here.
You already said it.